Hi gamers. Happy New Year. I hope the turn of the year was as good to you as it was for me. Speaking of which, let's check out what new games I've got. Some of these were Christmas presents, some I got from game stores, some online, so all over the place. Gotta find those great bargains. But first, let's check out a donation. Again, this is from Finland, from Juha. He sent me the PS3 version of Rage Anarchy Edition. Thanks a lot, Juha. Really appreciate it. This next thing is a nice little lot I found on eBay of these are damn near mint Game Boy games, black and white. We got Chase HQ, Othello, Good Old Golf, Tetris 2, which isn't nowhere near as good as the first Tetris because whenever you change the concept or even change even one block, Tetris gets worse. So they should have left it at that after the first game. And finally, as the fifth game, I got Quirk. This is an interesting game. It's actually one of my favorite puzzle games of all time. I remember playing this as a kid, and this is again one of those games that the black and white or black and green screen of the Game Boy doesn't hinder you at all. It's there's no rush to do anything. It's purely a mind game, and this is actually made by Atlas, which you might know nowadays for other kinds of games, but this was actually one of their first games, and it's debuted on the Game Boy, and there was a port of sorts for the Japanese PC engine, although it was not named Quirk, it was Puzzle Boy, and the main character was changed from this cool tomato here to a boy, and there never was a sequel for this, so this is pretty much a one-shot deal. But if you have a Game Boy, I really recommend getting this game. It's an excellent puzzle game. Next, something nice for the DS. We got Professor Layton, Spectre's Call, and yeah, the fourth Layton game. And I really love all the previous games. I've finished every puzzle in every game, so really looking forward to playing this one as well. Then I found a cheap Disgaea DS, still sealed of course, and it was 10 euros, so I had to pick this up. Then Mega Man Battle Network 5 Double Team DS, Ridge Racer DS, and I don't know why I bought this, but I guess it was for the curiosity. This was I can't believe I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw this at the supermarket. A Nintendo DS browser, complete with a cover image of from the old DS, which wasn't on sale for very long. So this was this is a pretty old packaged. We have here a memory expansion pack. I don't think it's used on anything else but this browser. So yeah, a nice piece of Nintendo and Nintendo DS history. A web browser for the Nintendo DS. Good stuff. And of course I got some 3DS games as well. Mario Kart 7. Great game. Actually, I can't say I'm an expert on Mario Kart games, so I don't know. I can't really say if this is better or worse than the previous ones. But people say that this is pretty good, and I have to agree. Don't know anything about small nuances in the driving mechanics, but still great fun. And Super Mario 3D Land, of course, one of the most anticipated games for me for the 3DS. And boy, what a great game. But I guess I'll save comments on this until my next previous gaming video, so stay tuned for that. Then rounding out my handheld games here, a couple of older PSP games. Activision Hits Remixed, and another retro compilation titled Legends Power Up, and also Burnout Legends. GameStop is really churning out their remaining PlayStation 2 games, at least over here in Finland. So really cheap stuff, get yours now. I got for these are basically €4 a piece. Flat Out 2, Finland Represent, Lego Indiana Jones, the original adventures, Secret Agent Clank, and King of Fighters Maximum Impact. I actually looked for this game quite a long time, but whenever I found this, it was either the cardboard cover here was damaged, or it was just a game and no art book even. So finally I found the game in complete form, and for €4, so can't beat that. For the Wii, Kirby's Adventure Wii, really endearing, I don't know, almost a scrolling beat 'em up. Great fun as a 4-player game. And Castlevania Judgment, which really isn't great fun. It's a terrible game, but still, Castlevania, yeah, gotta collect. Gotta collect them all. Then for the Xbox 360, I got the collector's edition of Devil May Cry 4. I remember when this came out, I was on the fence about getting this version, but I don't know, I never got this back in the day, but now I found it for cheap, so I don't know, I guess I didn't have time to play it then, so it's all the same. Got this small art book here. It's funny, you can see here the evolution of collector's editions. Back then this was a really cool edition. You got a steel book here and an art book. Wow, it's really packed with extra material, and nowadays this I don't know, this would be really a basic edition. They're really gone crazy nowadays, but still, I guess this is a blast from the past, almost retro. And also for the Xbox 360, the gorgeous Rayman Origins, and also the collector's edition here is gorgeous. Might as well do a small unboxing here on the fly. Of course, first up we have the pop-up scenery here. Let's see if I can get this on the camera here. Yeah, so the scenery comes out of the package like so, and the goodies are inside here. Not that much of anything. We got the original soundtrack and an art book, so that's basically it. But still, nice stuff, and especially the packaging is really funny. And yeah, great game. Definitely challenging. I'll give it that. And yeah, and like I said, gorgeous. I really appreciate it when game designers still do a 2D game, and I'm really glad that this got a full release as a physical game. I think it was it started out as a download game, yeah, but we'll go in there, and yeah, gorgeous stuff. Rayman Origins. And last but definitely not least, I got something really special for the Neo Geo home console. These two games are the English versions, which as any Neo Geo fan knows are quite rare compared to the Japanese versions. First up we got Last Blade, one of the most gorgeous fighting games ever, not just on the Neo Geo, but Last Blade 1 and 2 and Garou, Mark of the Wolves are really poetry in motion. The graphics are and the animation are so excellent, and yeah, this is really unique. The setting in the samurai era of Japan, and everything is done so with great taste. All the levels and background music and everything. So Last Blade is a great game. But even more excited I'm for this game, Metal Slug 3, and again the US version. These two games, they really weren't cheap. I would even go so far as to say that when I got these two together, they were my biggest single game purchase, and that includes getting a Naomi arcade cabinet. So these were over €1,000, so not cheap, but definitely worth it. Back to Metal Slug 3. I'm a really big fan of Metal Slug games. Actually, I would, they are the best in their genre. And this is, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but before I got this really valuable and rare version, I hadn't played Metal Slug 3 even for 1 second. And what's more crazy is that, of course, I played all the 5 other Neo Geo Metal Slugs through and through, and loved them. But for some reason, I never got 3 for the MVS, the arcade machine. And I decided to wait until I get it for the AES. I wanted to get at least one Metal Slug for the AES, the home console, and I decided Metal Slug 3 is it because people had said that it's the best in the series. And actually I've had years the PlayStation 2 compilation or Metal Slug Anthology, which had all the games, including 3, but I never fired it up. I wanted to save it for the moment I get this as a real deal, and yeah, I paid quite a lot for it, but it really was worth it. It was almost a religious experience. Like I said, I loved the Metal Slugs, and this definitely was the best in the series. Although the first 2 were absolutely fantastic as well, but this really takes the cake. It's crazy, all the new slug vehicles, and the action, all the multiple routes. There's tons of replay value in this, and and the last level is something else. This has 5 levels, and the first 4 are quite standard, but the final level is as long as the first 4 combined. I was really laughing myself out loud when does this end, and they just kept throwing great stuff at you at every turn of the game, and it's really great fun to find the multiple routes, and there's always something new to see, and even when you play through it multiple times, you'll still see some small piece of animation in one corner that makes you smile. So yeah, Metal Slug games are really works of art, and Metal Slug 3 possibly the best in the bunch. And with that, I thank you for watching this collection update video. Have a great year 2012. Thanks for watching. Bye.